Morning, everyone. Today we're going to discuss a question. Does your faith move God? Here's a quote. God is not moved by the eloquence by our eloquence, but by our faith. Paul even said that. I'm not going to win you over by my speech. I'm not going to win you over to this, although I could. I'm just going to speak what the Holy Spirit tells me to speak the way you would speak. But is your faith moving God? Or are you trying to be the perfect little soldier for Christ and trying to do your do's and trying not to do your don'ts, but not living with faith, living in faith? Daniel prayed for a breakthrough in his family situation, but deep down he wasn't sure if God would answer. One night he read Matthew 7:7 and felt convicted that he needed to ask, seek, and knock with faith. As he committed to praying with confidence, he began to see God move in ways he'd never expected. When we begin to pray with confidence, when we begin to ask the Father specifically for things that He showed us promises for, when we continue seeking His will in that situation, and we continue to knock on the throne of grace until it happens, great things begin to move. Our faith grows. What we do with and through Him changes. Matthew 7:7-8 says, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened to you. For whoever asks receives. He who seeks finds. And to him who knocks it will be opened." What do you need to receive? You better ask. What do you need to find? You better seek. What do you need opened? You better knock. It's that simple. Jesus calls us to pray boldly, expecting God to respond. That doesn't mean we demand things from God, but rather that we trust in His goodness and His timing. Bold prayer is persistent. Prayer, asking, seeking, knocking with faith. Boldness is asking, seeking, and knocking with faith. With an expectant heart that it will come true. That the perseverance to get through happens. Do you pray with confidence or do you hesitate? What is one area where you need to pray boldly today? Do you need to pray boldly for family? Do you need to pray boldly for healing? Do you need to pray boldly for your church, your city, your business? Choose one prayer request that you've hesitated about. Pray over it boldly, trusting that God hears you. Seek the Scriptures. What is His will in that area of your life? Write down those Scriptures and read them daily so that faith will build in what He wants to do in your life. That our faith in Him and what He said He will do, starts to grow. Ask God to help you trust Him more in your prayers and to pray with bold faith, knowing that He hears and answers according to His will. That's why I like to say pre-pray before you pray. Because if I go in and find out what His will is when I pray, I can definitely go boldly to the throne of grace. So what do you need? Seek. What do you need? Keep knocking. And when you find that promise, go asking. Father, your word says, it is written. It is written, by your stripes I am healed. It is written, by your stripes I am the head and not the tail. It is written that I am above and not below. It is written, no weapon formed against me will prosper. It is written, if I stand, the enemy will flee. What's written? And have you received it with faith? Are you asking with it in faith? Are you seeking it out and to increase your faith? And are you knocking on the throne of grace going, it's written? Remember, you're becoming who you're supposed to be. And you will be doing what you need to be doing. And you will have what Christ asks you to have. See you next time.